Well, you learn a lot about life through young people's eyes, especially toddlers. Now, toddlers just simply, I speak simply from the viewpoint of my grandchildren, uh, one that's 4 and one that's 1.5. They know nothing of why things need to be the way they are. They only know life from the viewpoint of having their needs met. In fact, even if it's not really a need, it's just a desire, they don't know the difference. My little grandson Lincoln sees something and he wants it. It's not a want. I need it. I need it. I gotta have it. It breaks your heart. You just want to make sure he gets it all, even though probably not necessarily satisfying any great desire. But I just want you to consider for a moment. It's important for us to think. There's a verse in Isaiah 29, verse 16. It says this: "You turn things around." God is speaking to Israel. "Shall the potter be considered as equal with the clay? That what is made should say to its maker, He did not make me. Or what is formed say to him who formed it, He has no understanding." I don't know about you. In Romans chapter 9, there's an interesting verse in verse 20. It says, "Why have you made me this way?" We all have this aspect in our lives where we wonder why things are the way they are, why people are acting the way they do, why circumstance is what it is. I think many of us could look at our world today and the culture and kind of question what in the world is going on. And as we've been talking about the conferences, the conference that we went to in New York at Seneca Falls, one of those elements that was brought up was a conference regarding the financial aspects of the world or the nation's economy. And interesting aspect, Menzo, who brought this up, he's a president of a bank, and just very clearly showed it in the graphs between the Great Depression of 1929 and today. It was amazing. You could actually take one and lay it over the other. He wasn't giving us answers as to what's going to happen, but he was just saying everything indicates that there's going to be something dramatic that happens economically in our nation if things don't seriously change. Well, I don't know about you, but we could ask ourselves, why are we here in this moment at this time? But that's kind of like the clay saying to the potter, "Why did you make me like this? Why are these things going on? You don't have any understanding of what I need or who I am." Now, maybe you don't vocalize it like that. I'm not sure I do, but I think in a way we do vocalize it in our mind, in our heart. But just know this: God has designed everything in our lives, and even the time that we're in, for the sole purpose of bringing about good. We don't need to question whether He's good. He's the only one that is good. In Matthew 19:17, all we need to do is to recognize that. Taste and see, it says, Psalm 34:8. God's good. And as we've talked in recent devotions, we're to cleave to that. Let's get as close to Jesus Christ as we possibly can through His Word. And in so doing, whatever comes, God is working out for our sakes. It's going to be good, folks. Let me just look you in the eyes. Look in my eyes. We can't see them, but look in my eyes. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Because God is conforming us into the image of Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what Romans 8:28-29, verses we all know and love, have said to us for so many years. A good God, God of all grace, who loves us, has allowed the things in your life and mine, both the good and the bad, because He loves us enough to want to form us into the very image of Jesus Christ. Now, if that doesn't give you an optimistic look on the things that are happening in your life, I just don't know what will. Just pause. Think about that. Till next time, friends, God bless you.